Hey everybody, this is Dani with Bone Check Radio. We are going to go live. We are going to go ahead and interview an artist. So let's get ready to invite her on. Give me 1 second. Let me go look her up. Invite her to the live. Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good, good. My name is Dani. I'm with Bone Check. How are you?
I'm doing great. Nice to meet you.
Good. Nice to meet you as well. So before we get started, can you go ahead and send out the live to like your friends, your family, your followers? So let's just take
Definitely.
maybe about 30 seconds or so. Let me go ahead and send this out to people with Bone Check as well.
Awesome.
Let me go ahead and send the live out to some people so I can get everybody on. Um, let's see. Send the live out to some people here, so everybody can know we've gone live.
Oh,
Let's see.
Gemini, definitely.
Yeah, definitely go ahead and share the live. So
Awesome.
let's see. So we can get started.
No problem.
Yeah. You still sending out a few more? Okay, let me send out a few more too.
Definitely, definitely.
Let me send out a few more.
No problem. Okay.
Let me send out a few more then.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey now. Hello there.
Yeah, let me send out live. Hey, Lady Legacy. Lady Legacy. She part of the squad. She part of the Bone Check Monopoly. Um, Thank you for joining, Lady Legacy. Let me see. Lady Legacy, I think I send out most of it to the team. But you can send it out. I didn't add King Wings as well. Let me go ahead and send him. Okay. So are you done sending it out, or are you still gonna send it out a little bit more?
Let me see one more time. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, take your time, let me know.
No problem. Uh, let me see. Uh,
Domino, if you in, can you send out the live too? I see Bone Check, the main page just came on as well. Can you send out the live as well for me? Domino, I sent it out, I think, to everybody if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a few people I might have missed.
Okay.
Okay. You good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So let's get started. Let's get started. Okay, again, my name is Dan Check, and this is my first time meeting you. You were on the live with Wings the other day. I heard your music get played, but I don't know how to pronounce your name. So let's get started. Go ahead and tell me your name, where you're from, a little bit about yourself. But I do tell artists, you don't have to be too personal. Your personal business is your personal business. That's none of my business. But tell us a little bit about yourself. Go ahead.
Yeah, definitely not a problem. So first, guys, my name is Vero G. I'm an artist, entrepreneur, a little bit of everything in here and there. I'm born and raised in the Lower East Side. Those that know, that's like the East Village in New York City and that sort. Just been doing music for a good amount of years now, and just love what I do, and I'm gonna keep pushing out great content for you guys, and that's said and done. And I'm just honored to be here. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Now you have a little bit of an accent. So did you say you're from Louisiana? Did I hear that right or no?
That's crazy. A lot of people say that. You're not the first person to say that. No, I'm here actually in New York City. They say I have like maybe it's I'm from the I'm a mix. I'm a mix everything. But I I think it's like the Caribbean in me. It's more like it's coming
Oh,
out.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. From the Caribbeans. Okay, nice. I love that. I need to be in the Caribbean, girl. Let me tell you. All right. Definitely. I'm from Chicago. I'm from the Midwest. Been Midwest, the suburbs of Chicago, the Midwest, Chi-Town. So, yeah, you see, I got the hat on and all. It was raining outside today. So,
Oh yeah.
I like a little beanie and a scully. That's the Midwest. So, it is what it is. Okay, so I do want to ask, what got you into music?
Yeah. So pretty much what it was. I felt like it was a calling. Like at the start of the age of 7 years old, it was something that's where you just feel like it's something that's gonna it's there. You just gotta work on it as a craft. And I
Mm-hmm.
felt like it was something that was meant to happen. And later in life, I was able to, my junior high school 22 many years ago, was in school choir for a little bit, got a great experience on that. And then, I had the opportunity to work with Al Sharpton many years later for the Change Choirs. So it was great. We got to experience, traveling, got to meet, here and there, the ins and outs of those people in the celebrity world, they call it, and
Nice.
yeah, thank you. And it was just great to, work with other people and have that kind of interaction and would see the crowd going with everything else. And from that point on, I said, I'm going to really focus my solo career and just keep pushing on myself and developing myself as an artist.
Nice. I like that. I very, very much like that. So I do want to ask, like, what genre of music would you classify yourself? Like, do you think you fall into a specific genre of music, or do you like to be just you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I always say, as an artist, everybody wants to kind of put you in a box. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
being as an artist, you're first a creative person. You always thinking out of the box, as they say. So I feel for me, I'm very eclectic with different types of sounds, with different types of vibrations, different types of things that come to me, and I feel like I really want to do that kind of genre. So I kind of do a little bit of combination R&B, hip hop, Latin. I always tap into different types of sounds, but I focus more on that. But I also try to tap into different types of sounds and try to expand it out there.
I definitely like that. Yeah, I don't feel like just in general, especially as an artist, to be placed in a box. That's something that restricts an artist as opposed to, being in that box. Everybody, especially if you're creative, you want to be yourself. You want to be outside of the box. You want to think outside of the norm. And I know that's definitely something positive. And I used to do like fashion and creative, all of that. You definitely have to think outside the norm. You can't be like everybody else. So I definitely applaud you for that. You don't want to be put in that box. So definitely. So I will always say keep going outside that box because why would you want to be in the box? You know what I mean? That's just not right. Don't be in the box. So I
Exactly,
do
exactly.
I do want to ask like who's your favorite artist? Like if you were to turn on your radio, if we were to listen to your playlist, what's on your playlist right now? Who's your favorite?
Oh man, the list is long. It's too many. Just to name a few people, I would say like just say in general, I would say Mariah Carey, of course. I love the
Yes.
bass. That's all in that mix. Mary J. Blige, of course. You know, going to my roots now, I guess you could say Mark Anthony,
Oh, I like my
Ricky
great movie.
Martin. Yeah, it's just a blend of a little bit of everything in there, and
Now, do you like
sometimes
J Lo?
I,
Like
mm,
old J Lo,
she's
Jenny
o-
from the Block.
she's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Jenny from the Block.
Right, yeah, Jenny from the Block. Yeah, that was the album, right? Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. I definitely like that one. Oh, is it going a little slow? Let's see. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I thought it was a lagging a little bit. Okay. So you said Mariah, Mark Anthony, J Lo, Mary J. Blige. Yeah, definitely. I definitely can dig those. Okay. So I do want to ask, do you write your own music?
Yes, all everything I've done from the very first beginnings even to now,
Mm-hmm.
everything's original. Yeah,
You do write your own music. How long does it take you to write a song?
it depends. I mean, the fastest I've done a song was like a day. The fastest for me. It because it depends. Like if I'm in my shells they call it, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
sit there and I'll keep listening to the instrumental, the beat, and something has to gravitate for me to like really sit down and write. I'll get right into it and work on it fast. So the fastest I ever written a song was within a day. Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad at all. I do want to ask, I do try to ask all the artists, as far as studio time, do you have your own studio? Do you go to a studio?
I go to various studios, but I do have one I usually like my main one I go to. My engineers are there, they're already set, everything's good. But there's times I do collaborations with other artists. I'll go to their studios. Depending on their capability, I'll just go anywhere that they would like to work at. And like
Okay, nice. Very, very nice. So when you get to the studio, I know you said, as far as like writing the song and so forth, how long does it actually take you to record?
that's a real good question. Because those are so it depends on the day and everything else. The most I would say I ever took was maybe 2 to 3 days tops, like going
Mm,
back to back to finish like an album or a project.
okay.
For example, my last EP album, Here I Am, which is out now, is at all digital platforms. I took within last year's summer. I did two albums back to back, just to knock out the ballpark, and I completed both of them within altogether like a good 3 to 4 months.
Okay. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. I used to be in the studio, not recording, like not recording, but I used to be in the
Uh,
studio sometimes, like when I used to do promotions and so forth. People had like their own in-house studio set up very nice. You know, people when you grind in the studio, that's like an all night sometimes. And then some
yeah.
people, they can get in there and do like two songs within like an hour. So it all depends, you know what I mean? And then if you, vibe with the engineer, the producer, all of that, that definitely helps play a part on how fast you can get that track, done in the studio. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So I do want to ask, as far as music wise, a lot of artists have like a favorite venue they would like to perform at. What would be your favorite venue that you could perform at? Anywhere in the world, where would you like to perform at?
I I'm very like I don't like the big arenas or big things. It's to me, I'm more of like a more intimate vibe. So
Mm, okay.
yeah, I prefer like me engaging with the audience like face to face, and when I perform like see, see their reactions and see their feedback. So I feel like more of the intimate vibe is great because you get to have more of that one-on-one experience with the audience.
Yeah. I definitely like intimate concerts. Yeah, where you feel like the artist can, point you on the crowd, and there's like 100 people or less, and it's intimate, or 50 people and less. Kind of remind you of like those jazz concerts and those old school R&B concerts, like the smaller, intimate vibe. It feels more so personal. Yeah, I definitely dig that. So that's definitely good because it feels like the listeners are interacting with you personally with the smaller venues. So I definitely like that. I've been to the bigger concerts and the smaller concerts, and I agree with you. Sometimes the smaller, intimate vibe is always a vibe. So I definitely agree with you on that. Yeah. So definitely. Okay. So I do want to ask. Recently, have you performed anywhere recently?
Actually, this year, yes.
Okay.
Around the summertime, I did a few, outdoor events. I perform my own event. Actually, I do also community work, and
Mhm.
we do it every year. So for like the back to school events we've done, and pretty much it was just great to, contribute, give back to the kids and that sorts. And I was able to perform there, and I also performed at various other events this fall. And yeah, it's been great. It's been a slow progress, between now the weather changing,
Okay.
and everything else. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, it's been great. It's every moments, but I've been doing my thing here and there.
Nice. That's good to hear. Okay. I do want to ask, as far as music as well, um, do you work with a lot of like local artists? Do you get along with like the local artists as far as music? Like, have you done any projects with like local artists?
Yeah, actually, the majority of artists that I've done collaborations with are all New York City based
Mm-hmm.
at the moment, locally here. And talking about that, I actually got a new single which they just played, I think, Monday or so. Big shout out again to Bone Check Radio, you guys as well. and that's called Live, which is myself and Amaj, artist Amaj,
Yeah, I
and
saw.
yeah. So that's my latest one right now is out, and also I've done other collaborations with other artists by Real Lyrics. There's a few other artists I had the honor to work with, and I did have the opportunity to work with Cuban Link, which was also a former member of Terror Squad many years ago.
Okay.
It was that was a whole other experience, so it was really cool to work with that.
Nice, nice. I definitely like that. I remember Terror Squad. What was that? Fat Joe, Terror Squad, all of them. Yeah, Remy Ma was on that too. Yeah, I remember all of that. They had the game on lock.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I mean, they still popular now, but yeah, Terror Squad in the 2000s. Yeah, right, right. That was Terror Squad. Yeah, definitely. So
Yeah.
I do want to ask you, like, so what are you like your up and coming projects like right now?
Yeah, definitely. So as we speak, this coming weekend we'll be actually doing the music. I don't think it's a movie, but a music video of the song Alive. So we'll be
Mm-hmm.
coming maybe by that same weekend or by the first week of November. Besides that, I'm working on the sixth EP album, which is called Energy. That'll be out by next year. I don't have a release date yet, but I'll let you guys know when it's officially out and everything else.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, definitely. Prior to that. I'm working on some other projects right now, new books, maybe be coming up by next year. Also, I have a magazine publication which is called Vero Spotlight Magazine. October issue is out now. November issue will be out the 1st of November. And yeah, just doing a lot of things here, guys. And just blessings. Yeah.
Nice. So how do you see the magazine?
Yeah, so it's available at www.magcloud.com, and you guys could check it out. You can type up Vero G Spotlight Magazine, and you can see we just did our 3 year anniversary this October. So yay, we
Oh,
doing
nice.
we
Okay,
celebrating.
anniversary to that. Anniversary.
Yeah,
Happy anniversary to that. That's your publication, like you do it.
yes,
Nice. Oh, definitely
yes,
send that to me when you and I are done. Definitely send that to me so I can go ahead and look at it. Definitely. Uh
definitely,
definitely go ahead and send that to me so I
yes.
can see. So with that being said, that does sound interesting. I do a podcast as well, so uh definitely. But I do want to go ahead and ask you, when you perform, do you have like any favorite like outfits and so forth? Like, how do you get yourself ready for a performance? Yeah. How do you get yourself ready for a performance? Like, what's your favorite thing to do? What's your favorite outfit to wear? Color, anything?
Mm, that's a good. Nobody ever asked me that question. You're the first one. True story. Honestly, I go by the mood of the day, and
Okay.
usually, it depends. Usually, I will like dress up a little bit, not too much, but a little bit, and usually I would just go with whatever my gut instinct tells me, like, okay, kind of wear this today, So it's like I'm like my own personal stylist in some ways. So I'm like, wear that. Maybe that's a cute outfit. So, and also what I would do is sometimes I go to Google, and I look like true story. I will go like if there's a venue indoors, I'll scope in like, okay, how does it look like inside? So I can kind of wear my attire similar to the look of
Yeah.
the environment. So I want to kind of like go with the whole, shebang. So yeah, I will do that sometimes too. Just do my research on it. Like, okay, I'm gonna rock that, for that day.
Okay. I definitely like that. I definitely like that. I like how you said you go to Google.
Yeah,
Okay.
Google is my best friend, man.
Yeah, I love fashion and the different, outfits and so forth, especially I feel like more so like local artists have more of a creative style because like some artists when they get more so mainstream, the label or like management try to have them dressed a certain way or it's all designer, but everything doesn't always have to be all designer for you to be outside the box. See? So we've did styling and so forth before, so it's always good to be outside the box and be creative. I feel like local artists and up and coming artists, they're more so out the box and true to themselves. Not saying that mainstream artists are not, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? So they
Yeah,
have to have a look and dress a certain way, right? So
yeah.
definitely. Yeah, so I do want to ask before we get out, like, what are your goals for this year going into next year as an artist? What are your goals?
Yeah, definitely. My goals as an artist, I want to continue on giving great messages behind the music I do and keep inspiring people in general. I want to keep making more visuals, more music videos out there. Next year, I'm definitely looking forward to the 6 EP album. That's definitely going to be amazing. And just continue on and putting out great content for you guys.
Okay, nice, nice. I do want to ask too before, I'll let you out. Um, do you like social media as far as using it to promote yourself as an artist?
I think honestly social media came at the right time
Mm-hmm.
because you know how they say back then they didn't even have social media back in the days and they had to go in the
Mm-hmm.
streets and word of mouth and everything and that was more hard work. And I think a lot of people have to really now that social media is out there utilize these tools that we have for free or
Right,
you know we have to pay something for it but eventually take advantage of it because these are like best outlets out there for any independent artists out there who are listening tuning in now or later on to know that use these spaces, these to put out your brand, promote yourself, marketing. You know, a lot of these artists they just put a picture and then they'll for weeks they won't even put anything else up. I mean, people are not gonna know about your music or know about who you are if you're not
yeah,
out there like constantly putting out new material or new stuff so they could check you out.
right. Definitely. I definitely agree with you. Okay. Well, is there anything like you want to say to like a local up and coming artist, like as far as, keep going, stay consistent? Is there anything you want to tell like any local upcoming artists to do to help better themselves?
Yeah, definitely. I always say these three tools that kind of help me along my way in my journey. To any artists out there tuning in or now later on, three of these tools are one is being consistent. The second one is always being humble and grateful.
Hmm.
And the third one I would say is if you have something in this world to go out there, get it. It's not a gift to you. You have to go out there and reach it. You know,
Right.
and it's hard work. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's a lot of hard work and sleepless nights and a lot of dedication. But you'll reap the benefits when you see your progress in your own life.
Yeah. Definitely. Those are good words of encouragement. I definitely like that. Definitely. Okay. Well, I am going to go ahead and let you go, but I do ask all the artists before we let you go, how can we find you, whether it's Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook? Let everybody know how we can find you. What do you have going on? How can we stream it? Let everybody know.
Yeah, definitely. So you guys want to follow me? I'm here on Instagram. You can find me at official Vero G. You can check on my website at www.verogmusic.com. You can check on my artist page on Facebook at Vero 2884. And pretty much you can contact me there at those places and take it from that point. I do want to give a quick shout out
Go
to
ahead.
you. Yes, to you.
No, thank
To
you.
Boom. You're welcome, Boom Check Radio family. Thank you guys for always supporting to my amazing team, J Empire Media, Gemini Stacks who's watching right now, and just everyone who's believing in our mission and our platforms, our brands. And I just want to say thank you again.
No problem, no problem. I definitely like that. And I got to make sure I'm following you on social media after you and I get off. Yeah, definitely send me a friend request. But I do want to let you know the interview will be up on our Bone Check. I believe it will be the Bone Check Monopoly page or Bone Check Radio on YouTube. You've seen the flyer already. So probably about maybe in another day or two, it will be posted. So if you want to send that out to like your friends, family, supporters, and then if you want to post it on your social media page for everybody to find it on YouTube, that will be available in another day or two. I'll check back with Domino about that, but it should be up in another day or two on YouTube as well.
Awesome. Yeah, this is all great. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Well, it was nice meeting you. Definitely, I do want to look at the publication. So, like I stated, once you and I get off the live, definitely send me a request. Go ahead and send me as well how to get the publication. I do like to read, whether it's digital or a physical hard copy book. I'll send you my podcast as well. But Bone Check Monopoly, we are very supportive of love. When love is shown back, we always support. So, thank you for rocking with us and. You've been so nice. So it was definitely nice meeting you. You enjoy. I wish you much success in everything you do.
Thank you so much. I'm honored. Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a good night. Be safe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.